Are there any events slash conferences that you can recommend for actually meeting, speaking, and shaking hands with potential Fortune 1000 sponsors?
Oh my gosh. um, I, I don't say, I wouldn't say specific names. I think here's where I would suggest. If there are companies that you're specifically interested in, start with the research I told you about in terms of going into the website, looking at the annual reports, the reports to the community, what have you. See if the decision makers you're finding are speaking at any of those conferences. And then, if it's possible, is there a way that you could at least attend the conference virtually? Right? It's almost like it's not like there's one conference that everybody goes to. There's so many conferences in the association and the nonprofit world. It's just a matter of finding what are these companies supporting in terms of conferences, and then going to that conference to engage. The other thing I want to make a point of when I'm doing training, I like to talk about 5, not 50. If this is something that you're just starting corporate sponsorship support, and you just want to get into the habit of reaching out to companies, or you've been doing this for years and you're just working on some time management, I like to start small achievable goals. Pick 5 corporations you have an interest in, just 5. And over a 5-week period, do some basic research about them, LinkedIn, website, annual report to the community, who's the decision maker, and then plan your first outreach. Just 5 over a 5-week period. I find that those that do it that way, as opposed to having all these good intentions of putting together a list of 50 that you're going to knock out over a 2-week period, if people tell me that, they're just setting themselves up for little success. Because if you're focusing on a much larger list, most likely your accuracy rate in reaching out to them, where you could possibly make a mistake, as well as is high, as well as your success rate increases if you stick with 5 over 50. But the more you're bogged down with too many prospects per se, the less you're going to really get to know a company and start to get confused, right?